go over the butterfly sweep. It's a sweep that I wanted to share with you because it's the entry into a couple other variations that you can use with the butterfly sweep. It's a good basic to intermediate level sweep that you're going to use commonly. If you're going to be playing hooks in any sort of in any parts of your game, it's something that you should definitely build in. It was something that took me a long time to learn. When I started doing the butterfly sweep, I've probably shown it when I was maybe a 4-stripe white belt, blue belt, and it was really challenging. I don't know if you found it challenging.
I struggled with it for a long time.
Yeah, it was, and I'm not sure if it was where technique was at that point in time, but nobody ever explained to me how I was supposed to use my legs or how I was supposed to frame my body to actually make it happen. So I spent a lot of years with people falling on top of me, me not feeling so good about myself, and I found a way for myself that I like to teach it. And like I said, this is going to set up some basic framework for some variations, okay? So when we look at our partner doing the butterfly sweep, if Stefan's faced in front of me, again, we're looking at this idea of his inseam or the inside of his thighs. I always want to keep my hooks active. Again, the important thing here is that I don't want to be too close to him and I don't want to be too far away. So like I said, when you extend your legs and you also bring them in really close, find the middle ground, okay? The middle ground for me is here, but I'm a little bit too far away from my partner. So I'm going to shuffle in and make sure that I can maintain that distance and feel good about it, okay? So once I'm here, the most typical way that we like to set it up is we're going to reach around and go for the underhook. I like to grab behind the belt if I can. And what I also like to do is I like to sit out just a tiny little bit so that I can tuck my foot behind the other one, okay? So I'm no longer in the mode where like we did in the warm-up drill, I have both my hooks in. I'm gonna sit out just a little bit, open my hip up, and tuck my other foot behind my other heel. My outside hand is gonna come reach around, and I like to trap the outside of his elbow. The sleeve, if I trap it here, he can still move his hand out and post possibly. So that's why I like to grab the elbow where I can maybe pull and control, right? When I go in to do the sweep, I'm not falling backwards. And I think this is a huge mistake that
That's
I
exactly
see,
what I did
right?
wrong initially.
Yeah, I did it a lot too. A lot of people get this idea that in order to lift your partner, you have to pull them like this. But as you can see, I just end up with 220 pounds on top of me. So in order to avoid that from happening, I like to give people the analogy of driving a bus, right? You're sitting inside the driver's seat and you have a big wheel in front of you. You're looking to turn the wheel and you're going to actually fall on your shoulder or your side. As you do that, you're also looking to post on your bottom leg, okay? So I'm just going to show it to you once, then we'll break it down. So I'm here, I'm going to turn the wheel, I'm going to go to my side, and I sit through, all right? Now if I do that motion by myself, just so you guys can see, this is really important. So I'm going to pull in, set up my distance. I have the underhook. I'm going to sit out just a little bit, tuck my foot behind my heel. I'm going to grab the outside of the elbow, and again, I'm thinking here about driving a big wheel, and I'm going to fall on my shoulder. Watch the detail on my bottom leg as I post when I come over. I want to be able to maintain this position, right? Because here I have control with my outside hook. That hook is what's ultimately going to be lifting my partner. So again, with Stefan in front of me, I set up the distance that I want. If I need to move back or move forward, take the time to do that. Trap the outside elbow, tuck your foot in, and then we're going to turn, post, and sit through.